Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something super different. We're going to be unboxing an art piece. I am literally super shaking right now. I wasn't supposed to film today, but this painting just arrived in the mail. This painting is all the way from Dubai, and so I was just so excited to be opening it. When I got a text from the courier that they were already on their way here, I started to fix up and put on some makeup because I knew that I had to unbox this painting today with you guys. I waited so long for this painting. It's my very first commissioned art piece by Conan Lim. I'll talk more about him later after I show the painting to you guys. But basically, this is my first ever art piece. That's why I am really shaking and my heart is beating so fast because yeah, this is my first of maybe hopefully many. My sister's also an artist, so she actually made me a digital painting way back in I think 2014. That was for my 23rd birthday, which I'll just put up here. But that was digital art, and so this one is my first ever like canvas physical painting. So I'm so excited to be showing you guys. This is something very different from my usual unboxing, so I hope that you guys will like it. So yeah, I'll just bring it out already. This is, oops, my address. This is the canvas. Okay, it's really big as you can see. How do I cover my address? I'll just put it to the side like this. This is a 60 by 60 cm canvas painting, and I'll talk more about it. I'll talk more about the artist and the process after I open it, after I unbox it and show it to you guys. So without further ado, I don't know how I'm going to start unboxing this. I did get scissors though, so you know, maybe we can pause the camera first. I'm just gonna figure out how I'm going to open this box without like occupying the entire camera space. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so what I decided to do was just like cut off all the tape. I am almost, no, I'm not even halfway there. I don't know if I should just cut this top part first, because it seems like there's a top part that is like supporting the painting. By the way guys, since this is a commissioned work, I have already seen this, obviously just through pictures because he's all the way in Dubai. So I've seen the final product, but of course it's different when you see it like in person. So that's why I wanted to open it with you guys. I had to approve the final concept obviously, so yeah, so I know what it looks like, but this is my first time seeing it in person. Okay, oh my gosh you guys, I think did he wrap it? I think he even wrapped it. Oh my gosh, he even wrapped the painting. How sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, let me just leave this stuff, but like this is the actual size. Okay, let me move a bit. This is the actual size of the painting already, the canvas. And he wrapped it so nicely with like yellow and a pink ribbon. Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. Conan's so sweet. Conan, if you're watching, thank you so much. It looks so pretty. Okay, let's open it now. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so fast. Okay, just use scissors to make everything quicker. Oh my god you guys, like I haven't been this excited to unbox something in like a very long time. This is so different from my usual like luxury bag unboxings, but as you can see, like I'm shaking. Like this is crazy. It's double bubble wrapped. I'll just put everything there. Okay, so this one also comes with a certificate of authenticity. Wow guys, it's just like a Chanel bag. It has an authenticity card. I'll open that later. Should I open it now? No, I'll open that later. So when I talk about it. So okay, this is the canvas. He also left a note. It says, "Hi Trish, it's a lovely pleasure painting this memorabilia portrait with your babies. I hope this brings joy and smile in your home. Cheers, Conan." Oh my gosh, so sweet. Thank you, Conan, if you're watching. Okay, so are we going to open it already? Let's do it. Okay, so I'll put the documentation aside first so that I can unwrap this painting with you guys. And so, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm super shaking. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, let me just gently unwrap this with you guys. And oh, there's still a box inside. I thought it was already the actual painting underneath. So, okay. Oh no, it's not a box. It's like, what do you call this? Board. Just, I guess, to support the canvas. Okay, I'll just rip it off. Okay. So, okay, I'm sorry I already ripped the wrapping. And this is what it looks like inside. Okay, this is just tape all around it because this is like, I guess, this is foam board, which was seems to support the canvas. So you just have to remove it. Everything was so nicely wrapped. Oh, you see the canvas? Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready? Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, I'm making a mess. I wanna like flip it together. Okay, are you guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Ah! Okay. You know what? I'll open it here so you guys won't see it right away. So I can flip it together with you guys. Okay? Are you guys ready? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. Like, have you ever seen someone so excited over painting? But, okay. Oh my god, here we go, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at this. Not sure if you guys can see it properly. Look at this. Can you guys tell who it is? You see it? You see it? Oh my gosh, wait, okay. I have to give me a moment to like appreciate this by myself first, okay? Just let me just like, okay, wait. Okay, I just finished letting it all sink in. I just finished appreciating the painting. When I opened it, the first thing I saw was that it looks printed. I love those paintings that don't look like they were painted. Like, I've gone to some art shows and there were some paintings that I would really like have to like magnify because it looks printed, but it's actually painted. It's actually oil paint. So yeah, this is the oil painting by Conan Lim, and sorry if like when it angles you can see my ring light, but this is my first ever commissioned art piece. And can you guys see? These are my dogs! This is Walter, this is Kovu, and this is my newest dog, this is Theodore. I'll probably move to the side so I can talk about the painting while showing you guys. So as you can see, this is a commissioned art piece. Obviously this is me, and these are my 3 dogs. So I want to talk about the painting first. After I talk about it, I'll talk about Conan as an artist, how I found him and everything. And towards the end, I'm going to tell you guys the process of how I ended up having this commissioned with Conan. So this is the painting. Conan's style is very whimsical, like cutesy whimsical. His themes are mostly like that, and he does commissions for portraits. So when I found out that he does those commissions, I asked if he could do a commission of me with my little fur babies. So over here, this Kovu, he was my first ever dog. I was around grade 7 to first year high school, I think. So I was around like probably 14 years old when we got Kovu. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2018. It was a very sad moment for us. I'm trying hard not to cry, but Kovu was 14 years old when he passed in 2018. He had a tumor, so we had to put him to sleep. And it was a very difficult decision for us. I was there, our helper was there, the one that Kovu was really close to. My dad was there also when we put him to sleep. And yeah, we decided that it was better to put him to sleep because I remember it was like, I think 2 or 3 days of non-stop growling from Kovu. He was very weak already. At that point, he was also blind already. It was about 2 or 3 days, and he would just like cry and cry and cry non-stop. And we couldn't get the tumor out through surgery because we knew that if we did, because he was so tiny, he's such a tiny dog. I can show pictures somewhere over here. He was such a tiny dog that we knew that he wouldn't survive surgery if ever they tried to remove the tumor, especially because he was already also so old at 14. And ultimately, my dad was just like, let's just put him to sleep to end his pain, especially because, if your dog is crying every single day, non-stop, like that's, how painful it is for him. And he already lived a very good life. Ooh. Don't cry. He already lived a very good life at that point. 14 years, that's a very, very long lifetime already for a dog. And so, instead of prolonging his pain, we just decided that we had to put him to sleep. I'm just gonna cut this out, okay? If my eyes turn red towards the end of like this video, I'm sorry because it gets me emotional. It's my first time ever like being so emotional on my YouTube, but yeah, I feel like I've calmed down a bit now. When Kovu passed, I did like a story of like his life and everything on my Instagram, and I put it as a highlight. So like up to now, that story is still in my highlights on Instagram, just to remember Kovu, even if he passed in 2018. But yeah, it's nice to just always have that there in my stories to remember him. So as much as he already passed, I wanted to have him in this painting. Right now it's just Walter and Theodore, but I really wanted to have Kovu here just to commemorate his life also. Initially, when Conan and I were talking, I asked if he could make it look like Kovu was sleeping since he's already passed, but Conan suggested that we just put like wings and a halo to make it look like he's in doggy heaven, and so that it would be a happier painting overall. And I think that he did a really good job in that, and Kovu looks like him. Actually, they all look like themselves in this painting, which is why I really like it. Next is Walter over here, and I'm sorry if like the canvas keeps on moving, but this is Walter. We call him the ugly dog, and as you can see, he is really an ugly dog. We can't deny it, he's an ugly dog. He's supposed to be a Pomeranian, but I don't know, I got him when I was in college. My parents didn't know that I was gonna get a new dog. I was a broke college student with not much money, really. And one day I just came home and surprised my family with a new puppy. The breeder said that he was a Pomeranian, and he came with a certificate and everything, but he was so cheap. I got him really, really cheap, like off of Facebook. And yeah, I thought I was getting a Pomeranian. It came with his PCCI papers and everything that said that he was a pure Pomeranian. But I feel like, PCCI papers can be fake. So I feel like that's what happened with Walter. That's why he looks like that, as much as he's a Pomeranian. But yeah, we love him nevertheless. He's a really, really adorable dog, even though he's so ugly. Everyone in this family loves him. He's 7 years old now, and despite him being so ugly, we love him. So yeah, really, really adorable. Walter is very, what do you call it, malaming. He's such a good dog. And finally, we have Theodore, little sleepy eyes Theodore over here. I just got him this year, 2021. He's actually in the bathroom right now because he makes such a mess when I'm filming. So he's just chilling there so he can be quiet. Theodore was the result of me being envious of my boyfriend because he got a French bulldog and I was just like, I want a dog too. So yeah, so my boyfriend and I both got puppies at the same time. I thought that it was the best time to get Theodore. He's a Pomeranian also, but hopefully he's pure now because we have more budget to spend on a real dog now. But yeah, I thought that it was the best time to get a new dog because Walter is 7 years old. When we got Walter, Kovu was already, I think, around like 11 years old. So it was very traumatizing for Kovu to have like a new dog around, a new brother around. So I felt that Walter was still a bit young, I mean, in comparison. So he could still eventually get along with Theodore. That's why I felt like he wouldn't be as scared as how Kovu was before, because Kovu was way older when we got Walter. Right now, Walter and Theodore aren't really getting along as much yet, but hopefully soon in the future, they will. So yeah, this is the painting, and I'm just so appreciative of Conan for how this turned out, and yeah, it's just so beautiful. I plan to put the painting just here in my room. That's why it's more of like pink shades. I told Conan that regarding like the color scheme, I was going to be putting it in a peach room, so that's why it's more of like in the pinkish colors. Okay, now I want to talk about the artist, and I think I'll just put the painting behind me for a while so I can talk more about Conan and the process that we went through in commissioning this painting. But I forgot to show you guys the certificate of authenticity. So the work just came with this paper. So this is the certificate of authenticity, 24th of July. So Conan shipped this in July 24 all the way from Dubai, UAE, and it's titled Fur Babies, Oil on Canvas, year 2021. Okay, I put the painting back there, but it was too far away, you couldn't see it anymore, so I'll just leave it here so I can easily reference it for you guys. But yeah, I want to talk about Conan Lim as an artist first and how I found him. So Conan is a Filipino artist and architect based in Dubai. I found him through a fashion designer in the Philippines. So she basically went to an art fair and she bought one of Conan's works. She bought one of Conan's paintings from an art fair and she displayed it in her atelier. And then she posted it on Instagram and she tagged Conan. So I liked the painting, so I was curious who the artist was. So of course, I clicked the tag since she tagged him in the post. So I saw his Instagram, and then I was scrolling down. I liked his art. I really like the theme of it, how whimsical it is and very cute. And then I noticed that he was doing portraits. So I noticed that he did a lot of portrait work, and a lot of the portraits that he did incorporated animals in them. So I thought maybe like the pets. So it's like the owner and the pets, those were kind of the portraits that he would do. And so I thought it was really cute to have my own portrait with my little fur babies. Aside from his Instagram, I also went to his website and I found that he was also an architect. So I found out that he's actually an architect based in Dubai, but he's also an artist and he's joined like a bunch of art fairs already. And so basically knowing that he was an architect, I felt like we already had like a shared connection because that's my profession as well. So I messaged him on Instagram. At this point, I wasn't really 100% sure if he was doing commissions, but I just took my chances. And this was December last year, okay? December 2020. I'm gonna pull out the receipts to show you guys. So I just checked and their first communication was December 28, 2020, so last year. So I asked if he did commissions and he said that he did. I was agreeable with the pricing and everything, but then he told me that he would only be able to accommodate me mid this year, so 2021. But I really liked his work and I really didn't mind waiting because it's not like I needed it for something right away. Back in December 2020, he told me that he was still finishing some art and he was also preparing for his solo show. So the only time that he would be able to accommodate me would be mid-2021. And so I was like, no problem. Again, I'm not in a rush. I don't really need this for anything. So I'll say, okay, I'll wait. And he was very agreeable to it as well. He was really easy to talk to. And so he basically told me that he'll message right away once his slot frees up for this year. And so all throughout those 6 months of waiting, I follow him on Instagram, so I would just always like view his stories, and then I'd always like his posts. But yeah, you know, just for him to remember that I'm still here, I'm still waiting for you to message me. But yeah, so by June this year, I checked again, and it was June 22 when he finally messaged me. And at that point, I was actually thinking if I should already be the one to message first, because it was already mid-year and I wasn't getting a message yet. But yeah, by June 22, he messaged, he asked if I was still interested, and I was like, yeah, of course. So we finally started with the project. Now for the process, it was actually very quick. There was a peg that I really liked from one of his previous works, and that was basically the peg that I requested for. So what I did on my part was I basically sent him a screenshot of the peg that I wanted from his previous work. And then I also sent him a picture of me, a picture of Walter, Kovu, and Theodore. So from then on, it was really quick. I think the entire process was done within like a month. After I sent the pictures and the pegs, what he did was he came up with a sketch first. He did the sketch so quick. I think he got back to me in like 2 days. So we already had a sketch, and I approved it immediately. So this was actually the sketch. This was already the first sketch. Like, I didn't want him to change anything anymore. It was just a sketch on pencil and paper, like a smaller scale. And it was actually different from the peg that I sent him from his previous work. I was initially expecting that he would just literally reproduce the peg that I sent, except with a different face and different pets. But he came up with this sketch, and it was so much nicer. And I was just like, this is the artist sketch. So like, when it comes to like artists, it's best when you just let them go ahead with their creative flow, because if you intervene too much, the artwork is gonna look like a mess. So I really just trusted the process, trust the artist, as they say. So this was the first sketch, the entire background and everything. That's it. Like, we didn't change anything on it anymore. This was first sketch approved. I really liked it. And I really appreciated his concept. Even if it was really different from the peg, I really appreciated that he came up with this concept instead. And I really felt like it really fit my personality more. So from there, concept was approved, and then he started painting already. And then he would just post every time like there's a new update for the characters. So he would post like the progress of Walter's face, of Kovu's face, of Theodore's face, and then like from there we just had about I think around 3 revisions. So by the revisions, I mean just very minor comments. So for example, the revisions would be just like to slightly change the hair color of Kovu in some areas, and then like add more depth to Walter's face. They were very minor revisions, just like color changes, or just like make the hair thicker on this area. Yeah, very minor changes. We just both wanted the characters in the painting to be as true to life as possible, hence the minor changes. So just to make sure that we all look like ourselves. And I think Conan did a pretty good job. So the entire process from when he started my painting to when it was delivered here in the Philippines took just about a month. So that was pretty good. It was really fast. So I approved the painting pretty quickly, and by July 24, he was already able to ship the painting out from Dubai. So it took about just 6 days from Dubai to here, and that was pretty fast actually. He said about 6 to 8 days, but it arrived pretty quick. It's currently July 30 when I'm filming this, but I'm probably gonna have this video up by next week. So it'll probably already be August by the time that this video is released. But yeah, that's basically the story of my very first commissioned art piece. I'm so glad to have this painting by Conan in my collection, my very first art piece. I don't know if I'm ever going to collect more paintings or more art in the future. I mean, my sister's also an artist, so perhaps we will be in that art scene. I am going to have it framed first before I put this painting up in my room. I'm thinking either a white frame, a white very classic frame with like the wood carvings. I think that would look really good because my furniture is mostly white. But I think gold would also be cute because I also have some gold accents, so we'll see. So yeah, that's about it. I really enjoyed my journey with Conan, and I can't wait to frame this painting up so I can finally hang her on my wall. I hope you guys like this unconventional unboxing. It's not like my usual unboxings on this channel with luxury bags and everything like that, but I hope you liked it. I really appreciate the work I think it's really, really beautiful. Conan's work is just really, really nice. It's very me, actually. I love this style of artwork. Very cute, but still very reminiscent of like our physical features. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you could hit that like button down below to help the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to connect with me on my socials, it's at TrishDLF. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you could, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!